What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Geek Fest Live. I'm your host, Mick Manhattan, and I am here joining you early. We're getting ready. This is a special episode, very exciting. I'm in it. AJ's here. I love having AJ here, and I love that you brought this up too, AJ. So it's funny. First time I saw your channel was for the No Way Home ticket watch, and I'm still here. Glad it was on my recommended. I am glad too, my friend. You've become such an awesome member of the family, joining in, always having a good time. Thank you so much for all your support and everything. I am excited for tonight because I don't think this is going to be as big as No Way Home. I don't think it's going to crash the internet. We will be able to get our tickets. But like we did with No Way Home, when we're all supporting each other, let's do it together. I think it'll just be a lot of fun. Kind of get ready, have a good time with it. So, anybody's watching on the TikTok, because we are live on TikTok too. So, if you guys are watching there, thank you for joining in. We are live on our YouTube channel, the thescenesnobs YouTube channel. So, if you want to join in the conversation, this is open forum. Please feel free to head over to our YouTube channel and you can, jump in there and we'll have a good time. But thank you very much for joining in. So, I figure we have some conversation. We'll talk about Batman a bit, really get into it and have some fun. So it's a big Batman night. Tickets go on sale in just under an hour. Very excited for that. So we're going to be talking about it. We're going to have, talk about different things, throw out some trivia, have some fun with it, some speculation, rumors, and things like that. If you guys are interested, again, thank you for joining us on the TikTok Live. If you want to join in the conversation, I will try to keep up with the comments here, but we are primarily focused on our YouTube channel. If you head over to our YouTube channel, you definitely get your stuff up on the screen, and we're talking and more. So join in. Let's talk some Batman. So before we get started, like I said, tickets on sale in less than an hour. Who is excited? I know I'm excited. And now, here's the thing, though. I was not excited whatsoever. I was just kind of like coasting. I'm like, all right, it's a new Batman movie. Let's do this. Let's do that. I was more excited about the news about Keaton coming back. So now, as closer we get, I am getting more and more excited. It's very cool that they got the Riddler in this. Whole new, type of Riddler. He's very Zodiac killerish. I'm digging it. Thank you guys for commenting along. So, what is it about this movie? Do we think this is going to be a one-off, or are they setting something up bigger? I think we've been very spoiled in our movies lately, especially being fans of Marvel and what they've been doing in DC and the universe building everybody's doing. Star Wars right now is doing a big job of that. But what do we think? Are they going to build this Batman out? I don't think it's going to be part of the bigger universe, but is this a trilogy? Do we see that in its future? Obviously, if it makes money, it's going to get a sequel. But what do we think about the filmmakers? So they have a plan. You ain't trying to slap box stuff. I am not trying to slap box, my friend. So if you guys want to comment along, I might miss you over on the TikTok. Head over to our YouTube channel, jump up there. We'll throw you up on. But we are talking Batman tonight because it is a ticket watch. Goes on sale at midnight. Very excited for it. AJ says, I'm still on the fence. Catwoman has me excited. I'm still hoping that Barry Keoghan rumor playing the Joker is true. Now, it's such a tricky thing with the Joker. I've been feeling, and one of the big reasons, I have not been as excited going into this movie at first, was that I don't know what's going to happen with the Joker. Are they going to? They kept bringing up these rumors, but it feels like every time there's something that has to do with Batman, the Joker's always the big lure. We'll pull him in just by mentioning the Joker, and it gets kind of tiring, honestly. Like, I love the Joker. Listen, favorite Joker right there, Nicholson from '89. But can we move past him? I feel like we're focusing more on the Joker. My fishy drowned again. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry your fish drowned. I am. But I feel like we are taking away from all of these other villains that are really popular, really cool. And we are just kind of moving towards, and let's focus on the Joker. we've had some great incarnations of the Joker over the years, and nothing to take away from it. We've had some terrible ones too, but I really think that we need to start focusing more on like the Riddler right now. Paul Dano is an amazing actor, and I am super stoked for him to be in this movie playing the Riddler. And I kind of want to see what the Riddler brings to it. I don't think the Riddler has ever really been perfectly done on screen. Uh, I could get this dude pregnant, no doubt. Oh, well, thanks. I would definitely love that. That'd be amazing. But I love the internet. So you got to, when you get down to it, like the Riddler has never truly been done properly, and I really am looking forward to how this is going to play out. Now, when I say it hasn't been done properly, I'm not talking comic books. Take that off the table. Even the TV shows, like I like the Gotham's like origin for him and such, but honestly, like never anything that really hooked me to say this is a great villain. This movie might be different. I definitely like what they're doing with the Penguin. It looks sick. He looks awesome, but I don't know about the Joker. I don't know if I'm up for a Joker right now. I wasn't a huge fan of the Joker that came out a few years ago, Joaquin Phoenix. I didn't hate it or anything. I didn't think it was terrible, but I just wasn't a huge fan of it. Going forward, like I could take a break. I could take a break from the Joker. But I just don't. I feel like DC doesn't know how to not have the Joker around. I always felt like they regretted killing him off in '89, and from that point forward, when they were like, "Well, we don't." Every villain they've had since then, they've always like sort of doubled up, and not even sort of. They doubled up, or tripled up, or had more than just the one because I don't think they knew how to replace the Joker. And it's just you can do that. Batman has lasted this long not because he faced one person throughout the years, and I think it's time to kind of explore something new. That's what I liked about Batman Begins when it first came out. I was like, oh, no Joker. I was like, all right, cool, something different. Let's see what happens here. And I kind of like that it was the Scarecrow because you never really see or hear from the Scarecrow. Ra's al Ghul being a part of it, like another one on screen. Although that's not one of my favorites either. But they did a pretty good job. All right, so let's keep it going. Oh, AJ, what you got for me, bud? All right. The only thing that will connect this movie to the other projects would be the Gotham PD. Other than that, one-off Batman, especially with DC resetting everything with the Flash movie. Do you think? Well, I didn't know they're doing a Gotham. Oh, I did. But it's is it Montoya that they're following? I'm pretty sure it might be. I've thought I've read something about that, but I didn't know it was going to be a spinoff of this. Be interesting to see. And it'd be definitely interesting to see if Jeffrey Wright comes in and plays James Gordon in the show. And it's HBO Max, so they got the money. They'll do whatever they got to do. But honestly, like when it comes down to this, like I hate the fact then that it is so connected. Like that they are expanding on this into a spin-off show. Why? Like I feel like you're fine with Batman the way it is. Like you don't need like the Gotham show was good. And it was more about James Gordon, which I kind of dug. Like I felt like they leaned too heavy into the Bruce Wayne stuff. I thought it would have been good if like he showed up every once in a while, but he was like kind of world bouncing. Like it got too heavy with him. And I think it was sort of like Smallville at some point where it went on for a while and we are just kind of like, all right, he's got to be in the suit at some point, right? So, and then it kind of dragged on for a bit. And that's the thing about TV shows. It just gets really tough. And that's just in connecting it to a movie world. It's like, okay, well, you're going to have the show. Are you going to go back? Are we going to get sequels? Is it going to be connected then too? What's going to take away? What do you have to sacrifice on the show? Like, and a good example of this is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think, suffered in a lot of ways because they needed it to be the bridge for a lot of things. they were trying to do at the time to expand the television. I think with Disney Plus, they're doing it more right now. They have more control. They don't have to worry about networks, things like that, having their hands in it. And you're going to get that with HBO Max too, where they can focus more on it. They don't have to worry about it and stuff like that. But I will say something like this, as it goes on, the show can suffer when you connect it to the movies, and it's just there to further the other projects. And I hate to see that happen. And DC is not proving anything to me right now that they know what they're doing in this world building. There's things I like, but there's things I definitely don't like. It just says Jeffrey Wright is in it. Oh, awesome. Hey guys, anybody who's watching again over on TikTok, we are ending the TikTok early. We're not going to be doing that during the ticket watch. So if you want to continue watching the show and you want to join in the conversation in the comments, head on over to our YouTube channel, the Scene Snobs YouTube. There's links over on our profile page, and we'll and join in. Put up your comments. Let's talk Batman. Let's have a good time. But I will be ending this in a little while. AJ says, I'm hard pressed to see or think we'll ever see Pattinson and Keaton on screen later down the road. I think it's time for a live action Batman Beyond, bringing Terry McGinnis to the big screen. I 100% agree with you. I want to see that. And if there is going to be a Batman on this younger Justice League that they're building, again, I don't care if you're kind of redoing it all. I'd hate to see characters kind of get thrown away. But I definitely think that if you have Keaton coming back, and here's where I get annoyed. Yes. Hi, Weird Salty Skittles. I'm sorry. Again, if you want to see your comment, for sure, you got to comment on YouTube, but I will keep trying back here. But here's the thing, when it comes down to it, is with DC, that really sort of like bugs me. Is like they kind of throw out these characters and they're not really listening to the fans. Whereas then you go to Marvel and it's like they are listening, and within reason. They're not going to sacrifice a good story in their overall arcing story for what the fans want, for fan service, but they are giving the fans what they want. And it seems like they're listening and doing reshoots when it's like, oh, okay. Or they're even listening to the fans in a way where, like remember when Tom Holland came on as Spider-Man, and fans on Reddit were retconning that the kid in Iron Man 2 at the fair or convention or whatever it was in the Iron Man helmet was Peter Parker. And then they came out and they're like, yeah, that's it. That's right. And they made it like a canon thing. And I like that. I was like, you're listening to your fans. It's enjoyable. But DC doesn't do that very often if they listen to their fans more. And I do not believe the fans should dictate how things go. Never believe that. But I do believe that listening to the fans, especially with IPs like this, will get you further in a lot of ways. And we saw that again. The only time we really saw it with DC is when they kind of changed it up for Snyder's Justice League. I think Snyder had a good vision for it. I'm not a huge Zack Snyder fan in terms of where he brings stories, especially other people's IPs. But, I like his work. Sorry, excuse me. So, I like his work, and he's makes a beautiful movie. And, I thought the Justice League, the Snyder cut was good. It was much better than what I saw in the theater. So you go forward. I don't think they listen to fans, and that's the thing. Like, I think remember when Sonic, the first trailer came out, and everybody looked at Sonic and was like, "Nope, you got to change this up." And then they did. Like, all right, we're going to take the time. Like, we listened to you, and we're going to take the time. We're going to listen to the fans. But I think, like, Kevin Feige and the other heads at Marvel actually listen to the fans, and they're like, if it makes sense within their story, they will give you the fan service, and or they'll try and hook it up so that way, or they'll in a lot of ways where they will actually push forward and do what the fans are wanting, like what they think the fans will want. I think No Way Home is a good testament to that. No Way Home gave us exactly what we wanted. We got excited for all these rumors. But I think that they planned that. They were like, we know this is going to be fun. We know this is going to be great. And we know people will love it. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing? Thanks for joining in. We are live on our YouTube channel. Links are over on the profile. If you want to join in, we can pull up your, join the conversation here, and we'll pull up all your stuff. Oh, what's going on? Yes, we can be friends, Weird Salty Skittles. All right. Mysterio joined up, but you were dead. So hyped to get tickets for this film. Me too. And again, it's been growing. This has been a thing that's really been growing. And, I was not excited about it and really have the radar on for it or anything like that. But I got excited over time. Let me hear, whoever's watching right now, tell me who your favorite Batman on screen is. It can be small screen, big screen, whatever you want. Yes, animated versions count as well. Tell me your favorite version of Batman and who played it. So, all right, let's go from there. So, going forward, we got a lot of exciting things come out. Like I said, I don't have one. Oh, I'm sorry. That's no worries. You don't have to have your YouTube, but you're here. But we are ending this. We're ending the TikTok live earlier than the Ticket Watch. So we will be exclusively on YouTube in just a little bit, probably starting around 11:30. So when it comes down to it, like we start thinking about where Batman's going in terms of like Michael Keaton, and he's going to be in the Flash. And yes, I do agree. They need to build on Batman Beyond. They need to make him the Batman of the Justice League with Batgirl. I do like that. And just change into it. Change it. I don't think you need to set it in a so distant future. I think it could work now, and especially could work because we want to see Keaton. And Keaton's at that age where he can play that old Batman. You can even set it maybe a few years deeper in the future, maybe 2030 or something like that if they made a movie for it, and he's a younger version. I agree with you. I like Batfleck. I was a fan of Batfleck, and I actually was really pulling for him to do, Ben Affleck to do his own movie. And this was actually supposed to be it before Matt Reeves took over, and he was just out. So I wish I knew the direction they were going to take it then. I thought that would be really interesting. Mysterio says, my favorite version of Batman is Kevin Conroy. I just like his voice acting. He's always the voice of Batman for me. That is a great choice. That was such a great show, too. You go back and you think about it and you're like, that show was just so much fun. And it came at a time where we really needed it, I think. The Batman the Animated Series was like on point with its stories. They shared the villains. It wasn't just always, like, again, I was talking about the movies. It wasn't just always the Joker. It was a lot of different things. I really enjoyed the fact that the animated series went on for as long as it did and made the necessary changes to the characters that it did. That was such a well-written, great show. And Mark Hamill as the Joker and Kevin Conroy as Batman were fantastic. Now, I don't watch the Batwoman TV show. I've seen some episodes just kind of here and there, especially when Kevin Conroy, I think, showed up. What was it? It was when they did the Crisis on Infinite Earths, and he was on that. That's when I saw him. I gave up on a lot of the DC Arrowverse shows, early. Like I think I stuck in with the Flash the longest. The Flash I stuck in with until like the 6th season. Then I was like, I can't do this anymore. Arrow was like after the 4th season, I was like, nah, I'm out. I was like, this. It just went down in its writing. But Kevin Conroy showing up on that was pretty cool as Bruce Wayne. Like I thought that was pretty awesome. So I was excited for that. All right, but that's a great choice, Mysterio. And mine is 89 Batman. Michael Keaton. I thought he not that he's the best, but I just thought he was great, and he sticks out for me. And I can watch that movie over and over again. Like it is, in my opinion, one of the best comic book movies of all time. And I'm talking about with as many as we've gotten now, it's up there. It stands out in my opinion. The performances are great. everything is taken very seriously in a really well done way, and I just like it. So yeah, that mine would be Michael Keaton, and I'm so glad he's coming back. I'll tell you, one of my highlights during that Flash trailer, and just in the Geek fandom alone, was when he was standing by the car underneath that sheet. Please tell me we're going to see my favorite Batmobile. That's my favorite. My second favorite would probably be the animated series. Those are two solid ones. I didn't mind any of the others. I didn't love them. I will be honest, the Tumbler was probably my least favorite. I am a sucker for sleek looking Batmobiles. I do dig this Charger though. This Charger looks pretty rad. But I'm a sucker for them. Like I just like those sleek looking Batmobiles. Tumbler looks wise is probably like it's a pretty cool car. Don't get me wrong, but looks wise is probably my least favorite. The funny thing about the Batmobiles, though, the one that I think looks the dumbest was which one was the one that lit up? Was it Forever or Batman and Robin? I think it was Forever, but it might have been. Well, it's probably got to be Batman and Robin. Everything lit up in that movie. That movie was ridiculous. I don't know if they use the same one, but I do. My favorite, of course, though, is the '89, and I did like it in Batman Returns when he's going down that alley and it kind of spreads apart and just gets thinner. But they killed that when they called back to it in the Dark Knight when it breaks apart and he's got the motorcycle. I was like, this is rad. Yeah, I really like that. I wish all the red tape could be cut. We deserve a new live action Batman TV show. Can you imagine a remake of the '66 with all the villains and hero? You know, I love that you said this. So AJ says a remake of the '66 Batman. Now, let's dissect this a little bit. AJ, I should just throw you the link. You should just jump on. Give me a comment. Let me know if you want to jump on. I'll throw you the link. But tell me, how do you do a '66 Batman remake for today? What does it look like? Not that I can't imagine it, but I want to know in everybody else's heads, like, what does that look like to you? Where does that come from? Where does that go? I can't imagine it. It's because do you go campy? Do you continue the camp? Do you get ridiculous with it? Are they in the old suits? Or are we going to revamp? Are we going to make it today? Are we going to make it gritty, but just leave it open? So I think it would do better to do, if you were going to do any type of reboot or remake of that or continue on or whatever, that should be animated. And I think they tried that. I didn't watch the animated movie, but I do think that they have tried that. But I think if you were going to do a live action TV show to get all of Batman's villains in there in a week to week thing, you got to do something like animated series. You got to, and if they did that, I'll tell you what I would love to see. I would love to see a version of the suit that isn't like and that's not full armor, just something different. I don't know if you remember, they did a TV show back in the day. Not TV show, a fan film. Sorry, it's fan film. Wow, thank you very much for your salty Skittles. But it was Batman Dead End. I believe was what it was called. It was really awesome. Well done. Let's see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I could show that on here. Because it's a fan film. And I believe he's fighting the Predator in it. It is so long ago. It's been such a long time. But I want to show you what the suit looked like, if I can. Let me find a good point for it. Yeah, because they have the Joker, and Joker was like in everything back in the day. All right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull it up and show you guys if you haven't seen it. All right, let me share the screen, guys. Again, if no, I'm serious. He either fought an alien or he fought a predator. It's been a. I think this thing came out like it was definitely pre YouTube. It's on YouTube, but it was like way pre because I saw this on a DVD copy, like a burned copy. It was a fan film. It was good. I'll pull it up. Batman Dead Ends. Here we go. All right, let me play this for you. I just want you to look at this suit. Yeah, see the Predator's in it. He just killed an alien. And it like popped out of nowhere. He was like, look at me good. So I'm not going to show you everything, but I do want you to see this. Look at that suit. I would love to see a TV show where he's like wearing a suit like that. It'd just be different. Yeah. You guys can see this, right? So I'm gonna take this off in a few, but I just wanted you to see a little bit like of what the suit he's wearing. Like it's got like the spandex sort of look, like the classic comic book look, really. I did like the blue and gray in the comics. Yeah, see, like, all right, I'm gonna take it off. I do urge you guys to go check that out. It is really interesting. And it was widely considered for a long time one of the best fan films in a real long time. Like, I remember back in the day, I think it was Opie and Anthony. They were, if you guys don't know who they were, they were disc jockeys. They were kind of like shock jocks, like Howard Stern back on terrestrial radio. They were on terrestrial radio. This is before they joined XM. They were on terrestrial radio talking about this. I believe that they were already off, but regardless of that, they were talking about this with Kevin Smith, and Kevin Smith was like, "Have you seen this fan film, Batman Dead End?" And he was like, kind of not berating, like, he does that Kevin Smith thing where he's friendly about it, but he's also saying like, "How can you not do a Batman movie correct?" He's like, they did this movie where he fights the Punisher, and it's brilliant. And I think that was like 2003, because not too long after Batman Begins, and they got gritty with it, and they were talking about that. Now that was like a really popular thing, and I just remember kind of how it, how that all played out, and how that, to me, that's like the fans helped it get made. But to go back to your point, AJ, and I love what you said here, HBO Max can do the show. It can be a mix of grittiness and humor, dark like Titans, and funny like Peacemaker. I don't know that they could go as like funny as like Peacemaker, because it gets pretty wild. But excuse me. You staying up so late, but we're a half hour away from ticket sales, everybody. Half hour away. Make sure you're ready to get your tickets at midnight. I will be. But we are finishing up, and I want to say goodnight to the TikTok live crew. Thank you for joining in with me tonight. If you want to continue on, we are on the Scene Snobs YouTube channel. Come over, join in. You can join in the conversation in the comments, and we're having a good time with it. So we will be here until tickets are bought. We all buy tickets together or nothing. So we're having some fun with it. So you can head over to the YouTube channel, and please give us a like. And if you like the channel, maybe give us a subscribe. We appreciate it. Thank you, guys. And let me turn that off. So we're ending. Okay. So thank you, TikTok. That was very sweet of you. But so the 66 sort of remake idea, I feel like you would have to do it with like a suit like that. I would really love to see the blue with the long ears back in the day. That's my second, with the yellow emblem. That's my second favorite iteration of the suit. First being the 89. Batman vs. Deadpool had a great suit for Batman. I don't know if I've seen that fan film or the comic. Versus Deadpool. Let me see what they got here. I would love to see. Oh, okay. I I'm just pulling up to look at the suit when we talk about it. And because I am interested. Where is it? Where is it? No, that's Catwoman. Okay. Oh, maybe I have seen this. Isn't Domino in this too? Or am I like off on that? Oh, I love that Batmobile. Yeah, see, I like that cowl with the form to it in a lot of ways. I don't think it always needs to be, doesn't always need to look that neat. Oh, that's a solid suit. It looks like Kevlar. The gray with the Kevlar. I like that. That's a good call. I could see that. That would be interesting. Guys, anybody who's watching, this is an open forum show, so please feel free to jump in on the comments. Have some fun with it. Over on the Scene Snobs movie club group in Facebook, we had one of our patrons jump on, and he put up, let me actually just pull it up. Why don't I do that? Why don't I pull up the picture and we can all vote once and for all which one's the best? I know what I said, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. But that's what this is. So this is an informal show, Geek Fest Live. I do it every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Or we go on impromptu shows. We just kind of like talk about any new upcoming stuff that's going on. In the geek world, movies, television, comic books, things like that. I gotta tell you, it's exciting stuff, and I am definitely lots of stuff been coming out. I think I've been live every day this week just because of the updates and rumors, or our normal show, the Scene Snobs podcast, which was live every Tuesday, so it was live last night. And it is up as a podcast or on our YouTube channel. So please feel free to check that out. Now let me pull up this picture. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it and what your choices are. Here we go. It's coming up now. And we'll be ready. Here we go. All right. So, which Wayne Manor would you most want to live in? And I like this. They posted this on the group and the Facebook page, on the Facebook group for the Scene Snobs. So when they did that, all right, here's my choices. For comfort, it's just like a cool house to live in. I kind of dig the most probably the Batman versus Superman Dawn of Justice League house on the lake. It's just right there. It's pretty cool. Now, I'm not looking at this from the point of view of I'm Batman or Bruce Wayne in any way. I'm just living there. This is me just picking a house to live in out of all of these houses. I'd probably go with the one on the lake. It would be a hell of a thing if once that structure fell apart, or the penthouse in the Wayne building. The penthouse in the Wayne building would be pretty rad. Because that was such a nice one, and it was. But if I'm looking at just look, the thing that looks like Wayne Manor the most, and I kind of dig it. I like the Batman Returns. All of them are nice. Don't get me wrong, but kind of dig Batman Returns. Let's see what AJ says. AJ says Batman Returns looks like a house people would be fearful of. Yeah, and I think that works for the Batman lore. Actually, I will say this: that the one in the Batman Returns house, I feel like if you're living in Gotham City and you have a guy running around saying I'm a bat, and you don't know who he is or where he's from, you might look at that house on the hill and be like, "Bet you that's where Batman lives. Who lives there?" So maybe not as inconspicuous as you might want, but all of these other houses, they'd be probably pretty inconspicuous because I don't know that I would look at like Batman Begins or Dark Knight Rises or Batman 1989 or even Batman 1960 or hell, Batman Forever and Batman and Robin in Gotham. All of these, like these huge, like not even houses, palaces. I feel like you look at those and you're like, nah, there's no way that dude's like dressing up like a bat every night. Like you're pretty much just partying all night, which is what he wanted. Yeah, maybe that does work then. So, which brings me to my next point. What do you think this Bruce Wayne is going to be like in the Batman? He says he's going to be a completely different Bruce Wayne than we've ever seen before, and that he's actually going to be more hurtful towards Gotham than helpful. And I've been thinking this is sort of going to be the origin story of Bruce Wayne and why Bruce Wayne is who he is. So you got a young Batman here who's probably doing it for a few years, doing his thing, and he's completely devoted to Batman, and he shuns any responsibility of Bruce Wayne. And he, because there's this one scene where he is, they showed the scene where he's at the funeral, and the one cop looks at him and goes, "Hey, Mr. Wayne, how you doing?" And he just kind of quietly, introvertedly doesn't say anything, just kind of nods his head, turns around. I think that's Bruce Wayne just being he's not comfortable in his skin as Bruce Wayne. It's Batman where he's most comfortable, which we know. I mean, I'm not speaking any new truths or anything, but I think stuff like that is going to be the most important part of this movie. I think we're getting who Bruce Wayne is going to be what really carries it. So, carries the story here. And I think by the end of it, he's going to gain some humanity. And that's definitely going to have an effect on his relationship with the cat because, she probably loves Batman more than Bruce, right? So we shall see. But we're getting there, everybody. So it's 11:37. Tickets go on sale at midnight. Who's buying their tickets tonight? Anybody? We got a lot of people watching. Let's hear some comments. Join in. Let's have some fun. You got any stuff you want to talk about? Let's just get on it. That's what the show's about. It's an open forum show. So, of course, this is the Scene Snobs channel. Please give us a like. Appreciate that. And if you like the channel, maybe go and give us a subscribe. Join in. Let's have some fun. We're always got good content coming out. We're always having a good time. So, AJ, what you got for me? He's going to suffer from bipolar disease. Is that confirmed? Are they doing? I mean, fine. Obviously, there's something there to make a guy dress up like Batman and go out and punch people as hard as he can. We've always known there's some mental health issues when it comes to Batman. But it'd be kind of cool to have that sort of pushed into the forefront a little bit. Just be there's an issue here. The comics do things really well, but I'm talking about on live action, kind of who is this guy? Let's pick it apart a little bit. My guess as to how he will act. Yeah, that's not bad. I think he at some point is going to become more of a philanthropist by the end, really help out Gotham as best he can in any way. So, it'll be interesting. I wonder if he'll adopt a Playboy persona or something like that. Wouldn't it be great if Catwoman breaks his heart and that's why he becomes Playboy? He's I'm a player now. I've had my heart broken. All right. Calm down there, Bruce. Calm down, Master Bruce. We're done with it. All right. I want to show the trailer because we're gearing up. So let me pop that on right now. Anybody who hasn't seen the trailer, we're going to check it out here. Let's have some fun with it. So let me pull that up. Hold on one sec. All right, here we go. This is a really good looking trailer.
Police! Hands up! Stay still! Get out of here!
Gotta love it.
Fear is a tool. When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you. Burn the gun! I'm out of here. Brothers to match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing less. I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance.
Vengeance.
It's black and blue and dead all over. Dick.
I got you! I got you!
I mean, damn, that's interesting. I'm telling you, this movie is going to be so good but not for the reasons I think a lot of people might believe. Like, and when I say that, I don't want people to be like, it's going to be the next Dark Knight. I think this could be a completely different movie. First of all, I like Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves is a fantastic director. He's done stuff that I like. I adore, and him taking on Batman. It was one of those things where like I was super stoked for what's his name, Ben Affleck, to direct this when it initially was announced, and then when I heard he took over for Matt Reeves is taking over, I was like, yes, all right, this dude's gonna get it. The Planet of the Apes movies that he did, he only did two of them. The third one, I think the third, and wasn't there a fourth one? I don't even know. Like I don't even know if I've seen them all. He did. He doesn't do a lot, but when he does it, he does movies that are really well done and good character pieces. He's really good at building a character. Cloverfield gets a lot of flack. I think a lot of that is through the emotion of it. But man, it's a good movie. It's different too, and it stuck out. And he made Planet of the Apes like just a solid set of movies. I'm very excited for Zoe Kravitz playing Selena. I think that's just fantastic casting, and I love it. Let me get this situated. Oh man, I'm pumped for it. Like again, this isn't the geek movie, the comic movie that I am most excited for. But this is a good one. This is a good filler. I think this is a good March movie, in my opinion. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good Batman movie. I mean, thinking right now, next up that I'm excited for Uncharted. Can't wait to see that. I like a good adventure tale, and I think that's gonna be fun. Doctor Strange too. Thor: Love and Thunder. I love Thor. I love Thor's movies. Taika Waititi doing it is just perfect. French kiss. Not French kiss, chef's kiss. French kiss with tongue. We all know this. And we'll probably see Batman and Catwoman do that at some point. Very soon. As you can tell, I'm up way past my bedtime, but I am super excited and into it. I can't wait to get tickets. I can't wait to go check this out. I'm here for the tickets. So, let's have some fun with it. Now, there we go. We got March is Batman, April's Morbius, May Doctor Strange 2. How crazy is it that we're getting, and we got to give it to February for Uncharted. We're getting blockbuster popcorn movies every month now. every month. I mean, Scream, I would definitely put in there. Scream's a big deal. It's Scream 5. We love this franchise. You got Scream. I mean, like, and this is just like the stuff that's coming out like at this time. Like, there's so much more we're getting. It is a world where we're getting blockbuster movies every month. And Marvel is like 5 of those months. That's an awesome deal. I'm excited for it. Guys, anybody's joining up, please feel free to join in on the in the comments. It's an open forum show. We want to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, and I'm glad you point that out. But we get Uncharted this month, and I would say out of everything we're talking about, thinking about it, Uncharted is probably the weakest in known content. Like, everybody knows Uncharted, don't get me wrong. But compared to Batman, maybe Morbius. Maybe a lot of people don't really know who Morbius is. But it's so tied to Spider-Man, I feel like it has an awareness, especially with just people like finding more and more about it now. But Uncharted probably has a bigger popularity than Morbius, of course. How mad would you be if the Batman gets an Oscar nod next year after leaving No Way Home off the list? AJ, you baiting bastard. I love you. No, I know exactly what you're doing. So anybody who doesn't know, I've gone on quite the rant about the Oscars, and I do it almost every year. I hate the fact that they snub so many great things and movies that are highest grossing. Munkita 04. Yes, they are dropping at midnight. February 10th is the official time. So make sure you get your tickets. I don't think it's going to be. Although I don't know, the IMAX shows supposedly have sold out already, and they're going on. That's going on for March 1st. But the regular opening, which is March 4th, is going to be going on sale. So we are excited for it. So I think the earliest you can buy a ticket is for March 3rd because you have that night before the opening sort of situation. But to answer your question, AJ, I'm going to be really pissed. I'm going to be really pissed if that happens. And because it's just more of the same fluff and bullshit that they do at the Academy. Where they hate Marvel. Oh, excuse me. They hate Marvel. And they hate pretty much everything. But, Marvel definitely included in that. Oh, excuse me. I managed to get IMAX tickets for March 1st. That's awesome. So is that a 7 o'clock showing? Because I know that was like the most popular time I was looking at. And what do you... I guarantee you're stoked. Like, that sounds amazing, especially on IMAX. I'll probably be picking up my tickets for either the 3rd or the 4th. Just kind of getting there. Yeah, 7 o'clock showing. They are having one, but I think the nearest Regal to me is like an hour and a half away, and I just can't swing it on a Tuesday. It's one day. It just sucks, but I wish I could because I would love to see it on IMAX. I am super excited for it though, and it is great that it's selling out. They're talking about over $100 million in the opening weekend. We'll see. I do not think this is going to do Spider-Man No Way Home numbers. The IMAX tickets sold out in my area immediately. I tried to get them. Yeah, they're reporting it on it earlier. Daniel RPK had something up saying that they sold out. And it was surprising. Like last week, some news came out that this could be a huge movie that nobody's anticipating. Again, I don't think on the level of Spider-Man No Way Home, but you got to think you have your loyal fan base of Batman anyway. These are the ones that are going to see it. They're no matter what. They're Batman fans through and through. But then you have the Batman movie fans who are going to come out and see it. The Batman movie fans who are just strictly like every time a Batman movie comes out, boom. And you have the skeptical Batman movie fans who come out and they always think it's going to suck, but they have to go see it. And I think this is going to be one that pulls out and then add everybody else into the mix of fans, of fandom. It's just going to be a huge movie. Theater was sold out. Yeah. It took about 8 hours. That's so crazy. It makes sense, though. People want to see this movie. They're gearing up. We've got 10 minutes till they go on sale. I'm here at noon. Let's make sure everybody gets our tickets. If we're here, who's buying? Let me know. Sound off. I'd love to hear it. I will definitely be doing a review once I do see it, and it will be up. So anybody who's just joined the Scene Snobs, thank you for joining in. We appreciate you. Welcome. We try to have an atmosphere of fun and talk about things we love in an absurd way. So if you would mind, maybe hit the like button. And if you like the channel, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you guys. And just, join in on all the fun that we have. We do Geek Fest Live every Sunday, and it comes up. We do sometimes, especially this week, daily updates on like geek news and rumors and stuff like that. That just pops up impromptu. But you can check it out. And it's open forum. Anybody can join in the comments anytime. And 10 p.m. on Sundays. We also do the Scene Snobs podcast every Tuesday at 9 p.m. or it's available to watch on our YouTube channel, or you can listen on any podcast platform. Yes, AJ is a moderator of our Discord. And AJ has joined the family very recently, actually. He was there on Spider Monday when we did the ticket watch. He joined up, and man, this guy's amazing. He's so much fun. He's a snob through and through, and we have a great time. And he is a moderator over on the Scene Snobs. He's the moderator. He's the man. He's keeping it lively. Of the Scene Snobs Discord. So head over to thescenesnobs.com. The links are in the description, and you can just join up on the Discord and let's have some fun. Let's talk some stuff. It's all a good time. But yeah, I will have a review of Batman when it comes out. The night that I see it, which will probably be the 3rd, I will go and I will put up but it's only on Patreon. First 24-hour early access for all our patrons. And then it will be on our YouTube channel. So keep that in mind. But that is available early. Let's see. I think word of mouth from the early showings will carry the opening weekend. Okay. All right. That makes sense. So the first, we are going to get a big word of mouth, I think. I hope it's good then, because I really want to see this movie do well. I'm hoping things like this might get DC a little bit more back on track in a weird way. But yeah, I do. All right. I like that. I agree with you. That and Thursday night, I think, will definitely be a precursor to who comes out. RMT says, just joined. Are they going on sale at midnight or 9 tomorrow? Last I read was midnight because they're having such a big selling. And we're here. We'll find out at midnight. I'm going to try and buy. If it is 9 a.m., whatever, we'll watch out. Maybe we'll start it back up again. Because they did do it early this morning for the IMAX, and they've sold out. But that's why I read that they were going to do it at midnight. What are you personally expecting from the film? Me? All right. I'm going into this one without expectations. And the reason, I know that sounds crazy, but because I had so many high expectations when Batman versus Superman, and then Justice League just was, oh my God. I think we all know that. But and don't get me wrong, I love Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought he did a great job. That's all I'm going to say. But I went in with such high expectations. Now, I love Marvel. With the exception of Darkwing Duck, Spider-Man is probably my favorite hero of all time, superhero of all time. Superman is up there. Batman is up there, of course. DC, growing up, was always a big thing for me. I read all the DC. I tried to read a lot of Marvel, but I mostly stuck to X-Men, Spider-Man, a lot of the tops. I didn't even really read Avengers that much. I read more Thor than I did any straight up Avengers and Captain America. But DC was my thing. I love DC. I tried to read everybody, read all Justice Leagues, everything, all their individuals. So I always go in with high expectations. This one, I had high expectations when I heard it was Affleck directing and doing it, and he was going to do a younger version. When that got taken away from him, not taken away, he didn't leave. He was happy to leave. I threw out all expectations on this one. I was like, nah, I'm out. So, not out, I'm not going to go see it, but out in, this is going to be the greatest movie, or I expect to see this, I expect to see that. I'm just kind of letting it flow, and I'm liking everything I see by doing that. So far, so good. I love when they actually made the Penguin just sort of like a crime informant, sort of, a little bit of a boss, kind of a mid-level boss type. Like, he runs his stuff and makes his money and he does illegal stuff. But, I liked that version of the Penguin. That made sense to me. You're not going to have the stocky little guy running around trying to beat up Batman. And it just didn't happen. And the henchman thing was just kind of like, whatever. I liked how he would like outsmart in a lot of ways. And sometimes he just couldn't. And he knew it. Now let's see what we got here. Let me go to AMC because we got 4 minutes to go, and I am excited. I want to see what happens. Actually, I think I'm going to buy it on Alamo because we have an Alamo and an AMC here. So, what is this? Get your tickets by 2:14 to see the Batman in IMAX. Well, how they gave it to 2:14. Sold out. Ain't happening. What do we got? Okay. They don't even have it showing in my local one. They have nothing from what I see. Yeah, it's that's it. That's all she wrote. I ain't getting that. I wasn't expecting to get that though. I am excited though. I want to go back. I want to see if they go on sale. So I'm going to set it up for the 17th. And we will find out. We will know. But are you guys excited? What are you guys expecting from this movie? That's a great question. So we got Buck Teeth Bandit. I love that. I know it. I like it. That's a sick name. So tell me what you guys are looking most forward to on this. So we're doing a ticket watch on it. From what I've read, it's supposed to go on sale at midnight. So I'm here. Let's do this. Let me pull up the app for Alamo. So I think that's where I'm going to get my tickets. And where are you? Marvel Spaceman. I love that name. I just checked to see if I can get my tickets. The AMC app crashed. Oh, man. Are we going to have another No Way Home situation? All right. AJ knows what's up. AJ knows we don't leave until we all get tickets. That's how we do this. So we will make this happen. It'll be a lot of fun. All right. So far, Thursday, 3/3, nothing yet. I'm going to keep updating. We're going to keep going, get our tickets. So what are you guys expecting? What do you think here? What from this movie can we expect to happen? Is it going to be a world builder? If not, is it going to be like, oh, they might make a sequel if it does well, which we know it's probably going to, just based off the sales of the IMAX alone. So they'll make a sequel, but like, is this something that they really want to keep kind of continue and keep going on? I'm honestly expecting a near masterpiece. I like it. But seriously, I am extremely hyped about everything I have seen and love Rob and Matt Reed's vision so far. They're talented filmmakers. I'm interested. I'm in. And, like I said, I can't wait to see where this goes and what happens with it. And I want them to world build if they can off of this. I mean, they are so much everywhere else, but like, what are they going to do here? I believe that they will be less tickets sold than No Way Home because it's not like No Way Home where it is targeted to all audiences. Batman is different. I agree with you. And it's a grittier, whereas like, I took my kids to go see No Way Home. Like I don't think I can take them to see Batman. Like it's dark. You can't have the Riddler. You can. I'm not saying you can in any way, but you can't have the Riddler running around like the Zodiac Killer and have a 10-year-old there. There's too many questions. Too many things I have to make him think about at night. Regal app isn't loading either. Ooh, let's see the sites. Let's pull them up. We'll keep checking them. I'm here with you. This is Batman Ticket Watch. Like I said, my man AJ's here. He knows when we did No Way Home, nobody left until we all got tickets. Marvel Spaceman. Also, a lot of people might not see it because there is a 40-45 window to release the movie on HBO. You think so, huh? Yeah, all right. I mean, that makes sense, but I hope people do. let's get out there and start making some money on these movies again. Because now the Matrix is getting sued. I forget the company that's doing it, but it's like one of the companies that made it. They weren't told. It's the same as the, what's her name? Scarlett Johansson and Disney with the Black Widow movie. Yeah, tell these actors they want their back in, and I don't blame them. All right, let's get tickets. It's midnight. I'm getting some tickets. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying. Let's see where this goes. All right. Yeah, see, I mean, everything's crashing right now. I can't imagine they're not selling tickets at this point. Please update your location, available times. All right, I am. Let's see what we got. All right, let's do AMC as well. Let's kind of see what's what. I don't have anything coming up on AMC right now. What we got? I don't know why they're doing that. Oh, let me just do regular Batman. My apologies. Come on. All right, let me go to, now I'm going to check Alamo. Let's see how this goes. It'd be great if it's crashing it and they haven't even put the tickets on sale yet. Alamo has not added anything yet. So, better not be screwing with us. Get your asses out there. Start putting them tickets up. It's midnight, after midnight already. I don't see anything. How about you guys? What do you guys see out there? I also agree. I agree also, but still I wouldn't be surprised if the Batman breaks 170 million opening weekend. It's a hell of a number. I think it's going to be a surprise to a lot of people. I do too. I think this is going to be way more than they were anticipating early on. Because like I remember they were saying like they weren't sure what was going to happen with COVID and the numbers and stuff like that. But I think this is going to be a big one. I think this will set its own universe, not connecting to other properties, which I'm okay with. But I'm wondering if they're going to world build on Batman here. Where's this going to go? Because they're already doing that in other ways with other Batman properties. I wonder if they're going to do that here on its own. A YouTuber I know conducted that 50% of viewers stopped coming to the theaters during the pandemic. Only No Way Home was an exception. And that's why I'm wondering if Batman is going to be another exception. And we're going to see a lot of that with Uncharted this month. The numbers for that, and I hope it's not a flop. I really don't, because it looks like it's good. I like everybody in it. But we're going to see the numbers. If the numbers are low on that, it's going to be a big deal. Nothing yet on my local theater. Yeah, nothing yet on mine either. Some BS. I'm going to sell these tickets. Let's go. Flip the switch. I know how this works. You can't lie to me. So let me check the refresh, see what happens here, because it's not coming up with times. I don't know what's going on. On the Batman tickets. See what happens. All right, so the third. All right, it looks. I mean, some tickets are on sale already. Yeah, I see them up. Let's see. Unless these are IMAX tickets, because they're only showing 7 p.m. on the. Oh no! Here we go. All right. So let's see. What do we have here? Let's see. So I'd like to go to my local Alamo. I'm a big fan of the Alamo that we have here. They take care of their people, their patrons. So, but if not, I might have to pick one up over on AMC. All right, so they are in sale. Like, I mean, things are popping up. Let's go to AMC theaters. See what we got there. Yeah, so it's popping up for me. What about you guys? Have you guys gotten your tickets? Is Regal working for anyone? I'll check Regal right now because I pulled it up. Okay, give me just 1 second. All right, so let's check the third. All right, we got a Regal. I'm going to Regal's site now. Regal did pop up for me. Regal popped up. I'm going to confirm tickets. Error adding tickets. Okay, so they are having an issue. Regal is having an issue. You have the Penguin HBO Max show and future Batman sequels, so it's its own universe. Yeah. And AJ was saying earlier, too, that they're doing a Gotham PD show for HBO Max. I'll just go to my local theater tomorrow and get my tickets, like No Way Home. Smart man. All right. I think Reeves said his plan was to make a self-contained Batman universe. But I'm wondering what that's going to look like. Where's this going to go? How deep does this get? I am excited to find out. Damn, my theater still says tickets not on sale till 2:10. Really? Damn. Oracle Crisp. I like that name. Thanks for joining in, man. Uncharted is not even playing at my local movie theater. I have to go to Regal, not AMC, which sucks because my theater is playing Sing 2, Moonfall, No Way Home, Death in the Nile, and Marry Me. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. And Fandango. I'll check Fandango next. I'll pull it up and see if I can find out what's going on. So I'm testing these for the 3rd, but I'm just testing the different sites to see what happens. So I'm checking Fandango right now. Tickets coming soon. Be sure to check back later. That's what Fandango is saying for me for Batman tickets. A lot of people buying right now. It's interesting. I like what I'm seeing. Definitely interesting. Let me see if my Alamo is selling tickets yet. See, this is always what's fun to me is when you have a privately owned business like the Alamo, like it's a franchise, but somebody owns it. I often, like when No Way Home, I was talking to the owner of the Alamo by me, and I was like, "Hey, man, our tickets going on sale midnight, like everybody else is." And he was just like, maybe. Well, I mean, we'll see. I think we have it to like kind of set and go off early, like in the morning. I was like, you got to get on this, man. You got to flip that switch because this is going to be big. And I'm not taking credit for him listening to me because maybe somebody else said it to him and he's really going with them. But he flipped that switch and it was still crashing and you couldn't get anything. And I was like, that's pretty legit. Fandango's no-go also. Yeah, I got them up here. I'm checking them as we go. Let me check movietickets.com. See if that's something you can do. Let's see. Let's go. The 3rd. Tickets coming soon. Be sure to check back later. So they have all the times up, but they are not allowing tickets. So I don't know if this is a crash or it's just they haven't flipped that switch yet. And it is sort of a switch in a way. It's because you go to Flickster and you can't even click on the times. They are there, but you can't even click on the times. So it's getting crazy. This is really interesting. Might be 3 a.m. for the East Coast. I want to say yes, but it was for No Way Home. It was midnight. And people were buying on the West Coast at like 9 p.m. their time. And that was people everything was still crashing, but they were going to the theaters because they were still open at 9. So it may be 3 a.m. It'd be weird to do that with everything else going on. I think that you'd lose a lot by making it 3 a.m. because God knows I love you people, but I am not staying up to 3 a.m. on that. I did that for No Way Home, and that was forever. I might go to bed because I have to wake up for school in 8 hours, and the AMC app is crashing. I don't expect to fill out fast. My town is slowly populated. I completely understand Marvel Space, man. We appreciate you joining in, man. Please feel free if you like go check out the channel if you like it. Hit subscribe and join in anytime. We always have stuff like this going on. We'd love to have you come back, especially with an awesome name like that. RMT, I got to work. That's how I missed the IMAX tickets. I'm sorry, man. I know. It sucks. I'm going to do that myself tomorrow, but just doing this, seeing what we can do. Guys, if you are, like I said, if you're interested, hit subscribe. You can do this anytime. Join in with us. We always have conversations, things like that going on. It's a lot of fun. Also, join the Discord. Discord is where it's at. We talk movies, talk TV, geek stuff, everything, collectibles, the whole 9 yards. So join in. We have a good time with it. Thank you very much, Marvel Spaceman. I appreciate that. The Discord's a lot of fun. So join in there. Let's have some talks. Let's just get into it. All right. So just try and buy our tickets. I'm trying to get mine, but if I have to go in tomorrow, I'll just go in tomorrow. We're getting there. Let me try the app one more time while I'm here. Awesome. Okay, so AJ is our moderator of our Discord. So we just started the Batman channel on the Scene Snobs Discord. If you go to thescenesnobs.com, which is in the links here, links are in the description. Just click the link, join the Discord, free, of course. Please come on in and let's just talk. Let's have a good time with it. And the man has already put together a channel for it, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. And talk all things Batman. Don't just talk about what that is. Yeah, this is so crazy to me. It really is. Like, I don't know if they just haven't flipped the switch yet, but here's where it's interesting. If they didn't flip the switch yet for you to be able to buy before midnight, there were no times. As I checked Google, I checked all these sites. There were no times for anything. Now times are showing up. You just can't click on them. So I don't know if it's another thing they got to kind of go down and do, but it's definitely interesting. So, all right, I'm going to check AMC again, see where we're at. Yep, AMC is an error too. But AMC is showing the same error that it did when No Way Home tickets came out. This is crazy. So everybody, if you're joining in, it's new. We're just doing a Batman ticket watch. Nobody's bought anything yet. We're not sure whether it's crashed, or we're not sure whether they haven't put them on sale yet, or what's going on. But we're just talking about it. I'm seeing Twitter posts saying, stating it's at 12 p.m. Eastern. Interesting, because I did read 12 a.m. Eastern. But again, you got to take all this stuff with a grain of salt. People write about things all the time, and sometimes they're wrong. It might have been a typo that I read. Okay. I mean, it could be 12 p.m. So we're kind of just pushing along right now. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, just kind of check. But we did have some fun talking about Batman. Hopefully you guys join us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. We always, like, Geek Fest Live is definitely an open forum show we do every week, sometimes every day. It feels like the more and more lately that rumors and news come out, I find myself having to go live all the time. Like every day this week. Like, we have the Scene Snobs podcast on Tuesday, but I was live yesterday with Geek Fest. I was live Monday with Geek Fest with rumors and news. Sunday we do 10 p.m. And I think earlier that day I was live. There's so much news coming out every day, and it's getting crazier and crazier. Like my man AJ said, we're getting big movies coming out every month. And that's not unheard of, but big blockbuster popcorn movies sort of is. Uncharted this month, Batman next month, Morbius, Doctor Strange 2. Something's coming out every month. And it's getting bigger and bigger. So we always do Geek Fest Live. It's always open forum. You guys can always join in. Even the Scene Snobs podcast is open forum. People join in. So check those out. You can check out our shows. But make sure to head over to thescenesnobs.com and join our Discord. Our Discord is where our conversations are going on and everybody's having a good time with it and stuff like that. And feel free, jump in, throw stuff up, throw up memes, just have a good time with it. We're doing some watch parties soon. Right now, I've been doing a lot of talk about like Star Wars because of Boba Fett. We've been talking a lot about Marvel because Marvel's got some huge things coming out and stuff like that. Let's do another check. I just want to make sure and see what's up. Try AMC again because that's the closest to me. All right, let's see. Yeah, nothing yet. Nothing yet. So maybe you guys are right. Maybe it is 12 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, which drives me crazy, but whatever. It could be a lot of fun. So why don't we do this when we reconvene? If you guys get your tickets, my man AJ went back, and he started the Batman channel on the Scene Snobs Discord. Join up there. Let us know that you got the tickets. We will probably, if they are, I'm going to do some research. If they are going on sale, I will probably go live again, probably tomorrow around 11 a.m. just to kind of keep it going. Please join in. Let's have a good time, Lee. I appreciate you guys all kind of joining in and having a fun time talking about it now. Before I go, I do have a Batman question for all of you, and I need to hear it. Who's your favorite incarnation of Alfred? Who is the best Alfred on screen? I would love to hear it. Let me know what you guys think. There's a lot of great Alfreds. I want the TV. It could be TV. It could be animated series or movies or whatever. Is it 9 a.m.? Oh, all right. Damn. So crazy to me that they're starting again at 9 a.m. Because, all right, they change it up on me. I should have known. But I wasn't waking up at 8 a.m. for that anyway. I got to take kids to school. But awesome. Well, guys, get your tickets. Appreciate you joining up on the Scene Snobs. This has been a lot of fun. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. Again, if you guys want to join up on us, go check out, join the Discord. You can check out all the other stuff we got going on our shows. Make sure to hit the like button for this video. Head over and subscribe if you are interested. We're trying to build up. We do have, just so you guys know, we have a contest running right now. Once we get to 500, Michael Caine. Ooh, it's hard. It's hard to argue with Michael Caine. I did like, was it Michael Goff from '89? Thought he was pretty good. Jeremy Irons was really good too. So we do have a contest going on right now. Once we get to 500, one lucky subscriber will take home this Mandalorian Din Djarin pop with Grogu. So we'll do that. Sean Pertwee is a good choice, AJ. He did a really good job on Gotham. See, that was the thing. I didn't love how much time they spent on Bruce Wayne in that show, but Sean Pertwee was great on it, and I really enjoyed it on the show. So we are holding that. So if you subscribe, one lucky winner will win that pop. We're always doing stuff like that, giveaways on our Patreon and stuff like that. So go check them out. All right, everybody. I am Mick Manhattan, the Scene Snob, host of the Scene Snobs podcast and Geek Fest Live. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. This has been some fun Batman talk. Oh, RMT, what you got? Adam just posted that they are on sale at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Regal isn't working for me still. I click on the time, and it gives me the Minion error page. Yeah, everybody's doing the error page. I've closed it and reopened and reloaded it so much. So I think 9 a.m. might be the choice then. But it is odd that it's like that. It is odd that they're doing it in such a way that's it goes to error, because that means a lot of people are on, because it was not an error before. There were no times, there were no nothing. So, but I appreciate you guys watching, having a good old time with it. Let's find out at 9 a.m. If you guys do join the Discord, sound off. Let me know you got your tickets. I'd love to hear it. All right, until next time, I'm Mick Manhattan. You guys are awesome, and take care. Bye. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody. I'm the Scene Snob, Mick Manhattan. You can check out the Scene Snobs podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel, or all podcast platforms afterwards. Also on our YouTube channel, you can check out great shows like Real Combat, the ultimate debate show for movie lovers, mixed movie picks with new recommendations every week, Geek Fest Live every Sunday night, and new movie reviews and news all the time. Like and subscribe, then hit the notification bell so you know when all of our new episodes drop. Thank you so much to all of our amazing Patreon supporters, with whom this would not be possible. They help keep the lights on and support us in such big ways. If you would like to become a supporter on our Patreon and take advantage of all the perks like monthly giveaways, early access, and so much more, head on over to the Scene Snobs Patreon page and just sign up on one of our 2 tiers. Join our awesome community of geeks, movie lovers, and so much more, and join up on our Discord. The Scene Snobs Discord is now live, and you can head over to thescenesnobs.com for links to there and more. The Scene Snobs merch store is now open with original fun designs that are available on all different types of merch and apparel. Check out thescenesnobsmerch.com. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media accounts like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so many more. We have fun updates, topics, we talk about collectibles, and so much more on there. It's a great time. You can find all of our links to everything on thescenesnobs.com or on our link tree, which are down in the descriptions below. Thanks again, everyone. Stay tuned and stay geeky.